It is day 2 of Illinois football training camp, and today we turn our attention to the defensive side of the football. A lot of questions up front for the Illini as last year's playmakers are now gone. That leaves plenty of spots to fill in the starting lineup come this fall. As a whole, the defense only returns 4 starters from last year's squad, none of which come back on the defensive line. That means there will be plenty of new faces up front for the Illini, but second-year head coach Lovie Smith believes he has the guys to get the job done.
Well, I think you're looking for ability as much as anything, whether it's, experience, ability, older guys, or younger. And we feel like we have some young players that are going to help us win a lot of football games. It's a process for them, too. Talk to the defensive line. They're going to talk about, hey, we need that tight coverage. Guys in the secondary say, hey, we need to get that ball out. So it all goes hand in hand. Every time there's a takeaway on defense, it's a combination of things having to go right.
One of those new faces on the defensive line is freshman Kendrick Green. Our Anise McEwen caught up with Green earlier this week.
Kendrick, you've been here for a couple weeks now and kind of got the feel for it. What has been just your general feeling about the camp, heading into camp and how the program's going right now?
From the older guys, they tell us all, it's a grind, but you get through it. The season's a lot easier, and it gets you ready for the season. So I'm excited. I'm ready to compete.
How much has that Peoria pipeline, so to speak, been a connection for you here?
That's a big, Kendrick and Brandon are a big reason I came here. And I always grew up liking Illinois football, so why not keep the home state flowing? So.
This freshman class has been kind of talked about as pretty close. Is that a fair assessment in your opinion?
Yeah, we're always together. If we're going down the street to go to Chipotle or whatever, we're always with each other. We're always in each other's rooms. And nobody tries to isolate themselves and be by themselves. We're always together.
Is there any reservations about this team being kind of a younger one and maybe relying on some of those freshmen like you?
I think that's something that that builds us for the future. I don't see it as a negative thing, but it's more of a positive thing, to be honest. Get us experience, and in a few years, we'll be more than ready to go. So.
Other than getting more wins, what's some goals for you personally and for this team this next season?
I want to be on the field as much as possible, produce as much as I can, and we want to get to a bowl game this year. That's the plan. And go eventually to the Big Ten championship and things like that. Just always moving forward, step by step.
Thank you, Anise. As she mentioned in the story, the Peoria pipeline is picking up steam. This year's squad features senior running back Kendrick Foster and tight end Brandon Roberts. Kendrick Green is up front at the defensive tackle position, plus the Illini have a verbal commit for next season and Peoria High standout quarterback Karan Taylor. That is a look at sports. I am Jordan Anderson. Back to you.